And this week, Stephen, who's on staff with Miracle Ranch this summer, has volunteered to come and share his testimony. So, Stephen, come on up.
I was told to make this quick, so it's a summarized testimony. But I will start off by saying I went through a lot of hard times growing up. I had a dog. It was a family dog since I was like a little kid, baby, and I had him. It was family dog until my brother left around junior high time, and kind of just became my dog. And I went through just different hard times like divorce and issues like that. And so when I was around 18 years old, Willie passed away, which was a really hard thing for me. He was my comfort, my best friend, and after that happened, like my last year of high school, I came out as transgender to friends and family. And during this time, my mom wanted to tell me that like God doesn't make mistakes and like things like that. But the Lord told her to just love me because He loves me and to trust His love for me. After I graduated high school, I ended up hitting about like rock bottom because I ended up moving out of my mom's house into my dad's house. And on the way to work, we always cross this like bridge, a little bridge in Portia, if you guys know that one, by Puerto Vallarta. I was walking past it one time and I looked down and I was like, no one would miss me. My brother wouldn't miss me. We always fight. My sister wouldn't miss me because she always manipulates me. My dad wouldn't miss me because he always yells at me and is always angry at me. But I had to remember that like through all this time, my mom always loved me and was always there for me and she cared about me. And because of that, I didn't jump that day. And also, there's a scene from a movie called Bounty Hunter, which if you want to hear about that story, we can always talk about that another time. While I was in college, the Lord used someone in my life to bring me to Thrive. And I've been going there for about 5 years, even though it feels like much longer than that. I love going to Thrive because there was like no judgment. I had community, I had ways to grow and get to know people, and people didn't like push me out. They wanted me to be there to have fun, have a good time, and so it was just great community. It wasn't until I was about 22 that I became a real Christian. In my opinion, I started a relationship with the Lord when I was 22. I found out that my mom was sick since I was 4. When I was 5, she got much worse. I found out that she had Graves' disease. And I never knew this for a very long time, but when I was 22, I heard about all of the stuff that was going on. And it kind of opened up my eyes to just how selfish I was living and how like I was living for me and not for my mom, not for anyone else, not for God. I was just living for myself. My mom was very sick, and if the Lord hadn't put someone in her life to get her healthy again, and when I was at the bridge, by that time my mom probably wouldn't be there, which means I wouldn't have been here either. So I always give my life to the Lord because He not only saved my mom's life, but saved my life through her life. God used a lot of people in my life, and I'm very grateful for His love. A friend of mine from Thrive also helped me come out from being transgender to like coming back to being like male again, and helped me to like piece by piece like talk about my testimony and what God was doing in it. Because it's a scary thing, because when you say you're transgender and you come back, you have to admit that, hey, I'm wrong, and all these different things are not right, and I'm not living God right now, that it's not in His hands. I had it in my own hands. And there's a lot in my testimony to talk about. And if you ever have questions, I won't always know the answers, but I'm always willing to sit down and talk about any questions if you have them for me. I do want to end with 2 scriptures. The first one is Matthew 18 through 20. It says, "Truly I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Again, I truly tell you that if 2 of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, It will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there I am with them. I see that as when you're struggling with something, it's good to tell one person you can trust, so that you both can pray and give that to the Lord, because the Lord calls us to give that to someone that we trust, so that we can come together and lift it up to Him. Because when we just bury it down ourselves, it just becomes this horrible, this gross stickiness inside. And the other one I have is Romans 3:23-24. That says, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and are justified by His grace as a gift, through the redemption that is in Jesus Christ." And it always reminds me that He says in these verses that we're all have sinned, and not just some people, but we all fall short of the glory of God. Not just one person or 2 people, but even those who are struggling the most, the least, like we all fall short. And that we should give our life to Him and trust that He has a plan for us.
You can stay up here.